Hopefully we are live. We should be. Hopefully can anyone hear me loud and clear. We are indeed. Can see myself on there. So here I am. It's that time again. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my live YouTube stream. My name is Danny C, and let's get down to business for what is round one of TJC Gaming's McLaren GT3's Endurance Championship. Yeah, welcome along, Shadow. Have a good day, race, buddy. Nice to see you, and all the best. And yeah, so how's everyone doing? Hope you're all good out there. And let's get down to business, shall we? So this is it. Another stream with a different discipline, a different championship. Hope everyone's good out there. And yeah, so this is just this is the first round of what is the first round of the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. So of what is like 6 rounds there. So the 6 rounds of TJ's Endurance Championship in the One Make Series, which I like the idea of the One Make Series, because it's all like level playing field and with BOP and that. So but yeah, hope everyone's good out there. And yeah, it's been like a long week, and hope everyone's having a good week of it as well, a good weekend as well. So yeah, let's get down to business, as I say. So just like a few bits like there before I get onto the track. There we go. A few bits. That's done. So yeah, yeah, I just like shared like a few things because do you know like whether those like good Captain? Thank you very much, Captain. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're good out there. Yeah, this is just the the first race of what is the 6 rounds of TJ's McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship, the all One Make Series, which I'm looking forward to the challenge ahead. So which I think you'll be interested to see like about how it pans out from there. So I'm just gonna run through the events like of what is to come for this championship. So this is the first round at Spa-Francorchamps, which is one of the tracks that I love to race at. So this is like the first round at Spa. Then race 2 we're over at Monza, and then race 3. Hey TJ, good luck to you as well, and all the best as well. So we got Watkins Glen for race 3, and we also got race 4 for Laguna. A lot of pink hands like emojis like are coming through there. So yeah, that's race 4. Excuse me. Race 4 we've got Laguna Seca, and then race 5 we've got High Speed Ring, and to finish off the final round, ending the GR3 Endurance Series, the One Make Series, I should say, the One Make Series at the Nürburgring 24-hour layout. So that's how the championship is going to play. So the points for For first to seventh, you got 10 points for the race win. You got 7 for the for second, 5 for third. You get 4 for fourth, 3 for 5, 2 for 6, and 1 point for 7th. So obviously there's no extra points, for pole positions or fastest laps. So it's just a slightly different point system compared to the last one we did, which was the Super GT GR2 Endurance Championship, which was the most recent championship I've done in Endurance Series, as well as other things. Do you know what I mean? So that so yeah, let's have a look at the settings of what for what this lobby has to offer. So there's custom weather, variable time speed rate, starting with the late morning to ×3. It might rain at some point, but you never know, so always check the weather radar whilst on the go. Great start with force check, BOP on, visuals. How you doing, Duke? Welcome along. Thank you very much, and best of luck to you as well. Because Duke is racing as well. Visible damage is on. Mechanical damage is set to heavy. So what last thing you need is, if you get damage to your car, then obviously the last thing you want to do is end up with that and end up having a bad race. So, but yeah, so the tire wear rate is ×3. Fuel consumption rate is ×1. Refueling speed is 5 litres per second. Grip reduction track up to real, and there's 10 minutes quali. So the qualifying starts at 20 minutes past for UK time. Also, the race starts at 4:30 as well. Well, yeah, so there's no time where. Oh, wonder what happened there. Probably a room refresh, I guess. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's just refreshing the room, so any moment now. Apologies for those of them who are just tuning in. So that no major, just a room refresh, I assume. There we go. So I'm getting some comments from TJC that somebody's gamer crash or something. But yeah, we're all in. We're all in. So yeah, that's happy days. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, qualifying settings. No tyre wear, fuel consumption rate quali. So it's just flat out 10 minutes straight. So there's no mandatory tyre compound rules, so you could just choose to whatever strategy you like. So these are the shortcut penalty, they're set to weak. Car collision penalty, which obviously it's on in case anything happens. But yeah, so that's very much all you need to know. So so yeah, just to recap, for the with of course the race itself is the formats it's in is the qualifying starts at 20 past 4 UK time. The race also starts at 4:30 for the 90-minute endurance race to begin round 1 of the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship by TJC Gaming. For those who are just tuning in, go check him out. Normally he does the 90-minute endurance races on the Sunday afternoons, but he also throws in some streams in various games such as GT7, the PC games like Autoballistia and Truck Gamer and that sort of stuff. And but yeah, so that's those are the things that you need to know for those who want to go check him out. But yeah, that had the Captain Colossus racing it was popped in wishing me luck, so go check him out as well. So we've got some some quality drivers in the lobby already. I could see on the screen on the left we've got Yep, who is the defending champion from the last championship series in the GR2s. So he's looking able to defend, but also defend his crown, but also in a different car discipline as well, which I think it'll be to see how that pans out. So so we've got, for what I can see, we've got Knudsen from Denmark. We've got Clay Jacks in the room. We've got my CCR teammate Shadow GT. Good to see you, brother, and good luck out there. And of course, I did convince you, you know, like to racing after this morning's Formula One race. Has anybody watched the Formula One? Because I have. And for those who do want to know the result, then I'll best be a good spot, you know, to not say anything, because anything can happen as it usually does, as the great Bonnie Walker would say. Had enough practice in there, you know, just to get likeable, just to get like you know, the feel like with this car and this track and the tyre wear, fuel consumption rate sections and what have you. So, but yeah, I've only had like enough practice, you know, to ensure that I'm further up from the line to assess like about how the race situation pans out. So it really depends like on where we qualify really. So. And depending who turns up on the occasion, so which I think it will be just to see like how it pans out. So I may as well just like a bit enjoy this moment, like we all do, and while we can. Somebody's had a spinner there. I want a fast lap, but it's only practice. So at the minute we've got Shadow in the McLaren, with a 2 minute 15.9. So obviously I do have some like of a pace in that one. So it's just getting it together, finding some space of it, which is all it's going to take, to get a good lap in. So qualifying's in the 3 minutes. That'll have to do for practice, and see what happens when we get qualifying underway in any moment. So there we have it. Qualifying is about to get underway. Good luck, everyone. Let's see what we can do. Just allow myself a lot of space. May as well make a move. Brittany, welcome along. Hope you're having a really productive Sunday. I didn't really do much other than just watch the F1 race this morning, and obviously just chilled like for most of the day, other than watch a bit of football. Getting the tyres nicely warmed up. Before I got into this, before I got into the McLaren GT3 endurance championship, I've done some practice runs in it, and this car's not too bad. It's like you got to like be more precise when it comes to like your using all of your attributions and what it is. So to have like a series where you race with other people that are all in in the one car, really just makes it like a really interesting competition, doesn't it? So got like plenty of space like further up according to the map. And then there's loads of like a little space like behind as well. Let's get it. First run of the session. Fourth place, a couple of laps to do. If I can improve. So as it stands, there we've got Yep on provisional pole, then we've got Shadow GT, my CCR teammate in second, Clay Jackson third, myself in fourth. 2 quality laps left to do. This feels good. Not really much. Clay Judge looks like he's finished with the session, gearing himself up, ready for the race. We'll see what I can do on my final attempt. Ah! I'll take that. Front row, along with my CCR teammate Shadow GT. So this is it. So we've got CCR Shadow GT on pole position in the McLaren car, Formula One livery, your skin. And I've got myself on second place, and I've got Yep in third place. Clay Jackson is settling for fourth as well. Dr. Greg's in fifth, Levi Ackerman in sixth, TJC Gaming in seventh, Jensen in eighth, Knudsen in ninth, Drubit in 10th, Le Creator in 11th, and I've got Hooley in 12th, USA Motive and Hoogie. I've got USA Motive, Doug, and Hanson Hank. So that is your grid light for the race. take the screenshot of that. And whilst we, any moment now, we should start the race. Well, give you like 2 minutes start. Quickly go for a toilet break. 2 seconds. I'm back. Any comments missed? Nope. All good. Alright then, so go look. So I put the message out wishing everyone good luck, because it's the first round and it's an unknown, so I think obviously what you're going to think is it's a marathon, not a sprint. Depends how much you place your bets, really. So I'm going to start off with the softs, because then again, there's no mandatory tire compound rule like in this particular lobby. So that, of course, I'm just going to put all the practice into good use and see what I can do. So we're just about to get underway for round 1 of TJC Gaming's McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. Good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Let's get it. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Even start between both of us, me and Shadow. First lap in, we've got CCR Shadow GT in the lead, myself in second. And they've got Yep right behind me and all in the battle for second. Uncle Armour, walk along. Showed his patience there, Yep. We got a little wide there, Shadow. Thank you, mate. And all the best to you as well. And take care. No problem, mate. No problem. What's the weather radar saying? No rain around the 50-mile radius. Can I go for it? Nope, not this time. Greg's behind me too, who's yeah, so far so good. It's there's not really much in between, which is the good thing about this competition. But you just like playing a game of chess as well. And that's giving Shadow a bit of a breather there. And yep, and Greg's is battling like for position as well. And they'll be right behind me as well. So I'm going to have to catch up Shadow like if I can. Fuel's looking good. Great respect between the both of us so far. Myself and Dr. Griggs. Managed to caught up with Shadow just a touch there. Shadow's feeling a bit of pressure there, it seems. This time, Yep is certainly much closer than much closer than he was to try and pinch second place off me. That wheel spin didn't help. No, I shouldn't have. It's okay, there's still a long way to go. Got a great battle for the lead as well between Yep and Shadow. And Yep looks like he's going to pounce onto the end of the Kemmel Straight. Let's see what Shadow could do. Great defense from Shadow. Oh, nearly. Somehow I kept it on the road. And I got Clay Jackson, who's took third place off me. And he's looking to pounce for second. I come out off for Yep. thinking further ahead in the into this race in terms of how many laps of fuel like have they got and so on. Jack's gone for a move there, and yep, had to go wide there. So these two are battling for second place. Got to bear in mind that there is like vehicle damage, which you do not want vehicle damage, so looks like Yep is suffering a bit there. Oh, these two going way wide onto that AstroTurf, and that's giving Yep like the chance to pounce the back of a second place. And Yep's giving him like a little nudge. Jack's flashing hands and saying like where he's like saying thank you. And Yep's coming in. Looks like he's planning on the undercut, but my tyres are feeling okay for another lap or two. What we saying? Chat, come talk to me. Are you there? What we saying about Tiger? Well, another lap or two on these tyres. Because I'm thinking further like a bit in the picture of this motor race with less than an hour to go. If I can like we'll go one lap longer or two, I'll be able to pounce towards the end. So what's your initial thoughts? I think it's the way to do it. I may as well just come in. Because that front left is gone. Come on, pit crew. That's Yep. So it turns out the undercut is powerful. So, but I've got one lap fresher tyres than him, so it'll be just to see how the end of the motor race pans out. And that of course just leaves Clayjax, Knudsen, and Shadow yet to pit, unless they're on a different tyre. Setting new PBs as the fuel load has gone down. And Shadow's gone onto the was on the mediums, interestingly. So was Knudsen. And Shadow's gone up to the softs. And Knudsen's gone out on the softs as well, having topped up more fuel as well. No tyre rule compound. It's you could use whatever tyres you want, so So like we've got Shadow Likeable who's gone onto the softs. Yep is on the softs. There's myself on the softs. And then there's just Clay Jackson who's yet to pit. And Clay Jackson looks as though he's on the mediums and he's yet to pit. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something. This is going to change the race dramatically because there's a band of rain like about coming on the 50-mile radius. A band of rain. Went a bit too deep there. Now that's going to be a really interesting motor race. So if Clayjax does pit as soon as the rain, assuming that he's on the mediums, and with the rain coming, it looks like he could be like in for a real treat. Look how quickly the rain is coming in. Holy moly. Oh, I'm going a bit wide there. Might not be so bad. Clayjax is coming in. It's not hitting the circuit hard enough, but look even further. If we stay out for one more lap, hold this out. That I'm gonna have to put on some wet tires. Jesus. Thank you, mate. Hope you're good out there. Yep, so I had a big off there with a penalty. Just had to tiptoe my way around. I'm coming in for Inters. Sugar! It's okay, it's okay. Where now? Only gonna cost me 5 seconds, which is the last thing I need. And Clayjax, having stayed out on the mediums, has timed this one to perfection. So I think realistically, if I could get on the podium, I'd be happy. That's like probably like the most I want to achieve from this situation, because you never know, like with the Spa weather. It is, mate. Yeah. 90-minute endurance races, and we're just halfway through. And if you just tuned in, Shadow GT started on pole. I started in second. Yep had started in third, and Clayjax in fourth. And then now it's started to hammer it down. Then this is really like a change of motor race around. And Clayjax stayed out on the mediums and put onto the inters as soon as the rain hit. So he timed this one to perfection. So that's up to him. Yellow flags, something's happened. Oh, Doug's had a moment there. Yeah, true. That's what I'm feeling. This is a one-make series, which I find pretty interesting, because it's there's not really much between some quality drivers. So this is the first round of 6 races. So and I think it'll be to see like about how each race pans out as we go along, which I'm up for whatever it takes. To do the talking on the track, as well as getting results where possible and when the chances are there. Yep, it's gone off again too. Looks like he's struggling a touch there. Seems like second place is mine. But we're slowly creeping up to Clayjack's. Appreciate somebody giving this the heads up that Griggs is trying out to braving it out on the softs on a partly drying track. Yellow flags. Oops, Dr. Griggs. Little time to react there. Nothing intentional. No damage on the car somehow. Yep, struggling there. And I'm applying all the pressure I need to get second place. And then see how much ground can I make up to Clayjack's, who's just over 10 seconds in the lead. Yep, feeling it. Oh, sugar. Dr. Griggs has left the room. It's okay, it's okay. Half second penalty he's got. He's ran wide, he's got a penalty. Just be patient. I've got this. And then see how quickly can I close up to Clayjack's. Nicely does it. I'm on the move now. It's Danny C time and I mean business. Pardon me. That was close. It's okay. I'm still in the race. Luckily I didn't spin out of the race somehow. Clay Jackson's in the pits, interestingly. And so to his shadow. Yep, it's coming in. Fuel. Come on, crew. You got this. Come on. Come on. Come on, car. Now that we're out on some dry tyres with a bit of fuel in, get these to the end of the race. It's just getting the confidence, which is also another thing with these tyres in a drying track. Starting to take it flat out as the track's drying out. And they've got Shadow GT behind me as well. Starting to ride on the curbs more now that it's fully dry. There we go. That's the fastest lap of the race. But I don't get an extra point for that. Yep, he's skating across all over. So we've got Clayjack's out in the lead with an 10-second lead. Yep in second, myself in third, Shadow GT in fourth. No, myself in... Appreciate that. So yeah, I've got Clayjack's in the lead, Yep in second, myself in third, Shadow GT in fourth, TJC in fifth, Drew it's in sixth, Leclerc in seventh, and Knudsen in eighth. That's gone way wide. But as he slowed down the touch to avoid getting trapped by a violation penalty, he has got a penalty. So that's really going to slow him down by just a touch there, having gone way wide, which gives me the chance to pounce. Second place is mine, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Looks like Yep is coming into the pits for what looks as though that he's well. Does he even know that there's a point for fastest? There isn't a point for fastest lap. Well, this is really like going to make things interesting now. Which in the meantime, it's the fuel. It must be the fuel. It must be the fuel that, because he were on 16% and now we're on 21, and I made sure that I have enough fuel in. It's all good because I've got enough to get me to the end. I've done some practicing and all that, so it's just done some calculations. But where I'm at right now is I've got Clayjack in the lead, myself in second, Shadow GT in third, Yep, who has pitted for some fresh tyres. Not only that, just top up a little bit of fuel. So you know, because a lap time's I just did about a 2 minute 16.4, and the tyres slightly worn. Thank you. Hope you're good out there, brother. Just not really done much on the Sunday other than just watch the Formula 1, watch a bit of football, and play this. It's simply he started on the mediums, and he timed the intermediates to perfection when the rain hit, and he got onto the softs. So this is why that he's further up on the leaderboard, running away with it. I started on the softs, and then like most people, and only a couple of people who pitted in for mediums. Only a couple of people who started on the mediums have Ah, fair dues, brother. Fair dues. So yeah, strategy is like, you know, it's just like I started off like pretty quick, and then obviously when the rain came, that's when like the luck comes into to somebody else's hands, which really that you just cannot like well predict what this weather will fold as it is set at random. So so there's another 4 laps of this left. Feel is looking good. We've got a back marker up ahead, or maybe 2. 2 more racing laps left. Not long to go now. It's just a matter of how quickly can I navigate my way through these back markers. Only one looks as though that is within my striking distance, with 2 laps to go. Feels all good. Still, nothing to worry now. Just listen to that mighty V8 sing down the Camel Straight. Keep it together, tyres are feeling less grippy. Pardon me. This is the last lap now, and it's been an eventful one and unpredictable, because when the heavens open, that changes everything. Start to P2. Looks as though I'll be finishing P2 on the road, and I got Shadow behind me, who looks as though he wants to pinch the P2 off me, but he pitted a lap earlier than me. And I got some back markers to worry about as well. The clock has gone, the time has run out, and any moment now, Clayjax is about to come across the line and win the 90-minute endurance race in the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship at Spa-Francorchamps. Clayjax takes the win. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. And I'm just about to come home through the bus stop chicane for one last time. And here I am now. Start to P2 and finish P2. Couldn't ask for like a much nicer start. Oh really? Sheffield United? Oh my days! You just cannot believe like what's going off outside of sport. Thank you, mate. Thank you, really appreciate it. So there we have it. Clayjax who was pitted at the right time, having started on the mediums, gone on like the intermediates as the heavens open, and as the track was drying out, gone onto the softs and got the job done. Thank you, brother. And then there's myself in second, having started on softs, then gone on to another set of softs. Then the rain came, damage limitation. That's the best I could do, so I'll take that. And well done to Shadow GT on his return to TJ's 90-minute endurance race, as he comes home to finish third in the McLaren Formula 1 livery on the 650S GT3 car. Yapin comes home in fourth, TJ in fifth, Drubit in sixth, Knudsen 7th, Le Creator 8th, Jep Jepson 9th, Fransom Hank in 10th, Hooley in 11th, Doug in 12th, Levi Ackerman, USA Motive, and Dr. Greggs. Obviously, yeah. So the only Doug, Levi, USA Motive, Dr. Greggs are the only retirees of this motor race. So, well, I'll take that. Save the replay, put out the result. So there we have it. Clay Jackson is the race winner of round 1. Myself in second, Shadow GT in third, Yep in fourth, TJ in fifth, Drubit in sixth, Knudsen in seventh, the Creator in eighth, and then we go to Yep Jensen, Fransom Hooley, who are the last remaining finishers, and only Duke, Levi, USA Motive, and Dr. Griggs, who are the only retirees of this motor race. So save the replay on that. So yeah, we've got put out the message. Congratulations, well done. GG's all. And thanks for the race. Well done. And then Fransom Hang appreciating the podium finishes there. Well, that was a long race, but we got there. But made most out of like an unpredictable situation in the middle of the race. So, and I'm pleased with that. So, but yeah, I'm just going to exit the room there and wait for the circle of doom, unless anybody can still hear me. Take care, mate, and good to see you as well, and all the best. Thank you, Duke. Much appreciated. A pleasure to race with you as well. Could do with an oil change there. Yeah, take care as well, mate. Take care. There we go. Got the car nice, squeaky clean, topped up with some fresh oil, and finish off the stream, entering the Escapes movie to draw close to round 1 of the GT3 Endurance Championship, the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. So, and that was round 1 of the TJC Gaming's McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship, done and dusted. at Spa-Francorchamps. Started second place, finished second place, made the most of it out of like a sticky situation when the heavens opened in the middle. Obviously, Claire Jacks came out on top, and that of course he like started on the mediums and got onto the inters when the rain came at the right time. So hats off to me as well, and welcome back to Shadow as well, who's also. Thank you, Shadow. Well done to you as mate. Well done to you as well for finishing third, and good to see you. And I did convince you, and you said to me before, didn't you? You said to me before that I convinced you, like, because we were to have a chat like a bit earlier on, and so it's like I feel as though that I've done a good thing, you know, to see like if you want to jump on, the choice is yours, and here you are coming out like with the podium. And of course, like we'll having a CCR tags like about 2-3, so you kind of couldn't ask for much more. And obviously, hats off to Clay Jackson as well, who's also like part of the community as well as doing his own thing. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so started second, finished second, having like made most of that out of a tight situation when the rain came, but. So I can't complain, even though I had the fastest lap until Yep pitched the fastest lap. But then again, there's no points awarded for getting a pole or a fastest lap. So next time out, I believe we are heading over to Monza. Yes, we are heading over to Monza. Yeah, it's one of them, you know. So. I did the same. I hit the wall like you know, just I was tiptoeing my way into the pits, and then obviously it didn't really make much difference whatsoever. As as pitted like later on, like with 12 minutes to go, something like that, when he too like of course like gone on to like to try like to top up a bit of fuel, like something like that, which really it's pretty tricky like I feel. But then again, that it's a good job that I've done enough practice, you know, just to be sure that I get all the information, you know, with the tire wear and fuel consumption rate, you know, like how much fuel, like how many laps fuel percentage am I using for a certain time, you know what I mean? So it's just the little things, you know, just to top up. So like, and I think the objective from there is just to just keep doing my own thing when I'm free, really. So that's the best I could give. So. But yeah, I'm pleased with like the second place. I really am, because I would have liked, you know, like to stand a chance of winning, but you know that there's always another chance. So which leaves me one thing to do, like whilst we roll on to the next one. Let's keep pushing, as Hamilton would say. So anyway, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you all for watching. Oh, Rolls with us in the final stint. From the first one, mate. Really enjoyed that pressure on both sides of the coin. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. So like as soon as I saw you, like, you know, just going from like having pitted one lap earlier, and it was just like finding the groove and the confidence, you know, like just to get that rhythm going again. Whilst driving on the drying track, you know. So then of course driving like had me to adapt to like one piece of like weather forecast is one thing, adapting to the rain is one thing, getting into the groove is also another thing. And then like when the track was drying out, that's when like where you just had to like, you know, just find your own limits. Like you got no limits in you, but you want to keep the mistake to as minimum as possible. But then I had like some near misses, and I almost lost it like on the run up to the bus stop, and yet we're just lucky, you know, to use his awareness and patience, you know, to, you know, just to get on with, you know, just to stay alert all the time, which you just got to, like, be prepared for the unexpected for what's around, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, so if you're all liking the content, hit the like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, push the notification, I'm going to wave bye to the camera, and on that note, I'll see you on the next one when I return to the next episode. Take care, peace, thank you, and bye-bye.